Hey travelers! Today's topic is a bit spicy. We're diving into the question, are there countries with rude people? Now let's be clear, every country has friendly people and not so friendly people. But some places have reputations for being a bit more direct or maybe a little less warm than others, often due to cultural differences or social norms. So let's take a look at some of the countries that are often perceived as having rude locals, and let's explore why that might be. First up is France, and especially Paris. France is often called out for being unfriendly or even rude toward tourists. Many travelers have experienced locals who seem a bit abrupt, particularly if you don't speak French. But here's the thing, this perception often comes from cultural misunderstandings. In France, manners and etiquette are really important, and starting conversations with a polite greeting, like a simple bonjour, goes a long way. So if you're visiting, remember to be polite, and you'll likely find people are much friendlier. Next, we have New York City. Now, the U.S. is known for its hospitality, but New Yorkers are famous for their no-nonsense attitude. They're often in a hurry and might seem brusque, especially if you're holding up traffic on the sidewalk. But here's a little secret. New Yorkers are actually quite helpful, just direct. They're likely to give you directions or help you out if you ask, but don't expect a lot of small talk. In a city that never sleeps, time is valuable. Now, let's talk about Germany. Germans are known for being very direct and straightforward, which can sometimes come across as rude, especially to visitors who come from more laid-back or chatty cultures. But this isn't rudeness. It's more about cultural norms. In Germany, people tend to value efficiency and honesty, so don't be surprised if locals skip the pleasantries. Once you understand this, you'll see that most Germans are actually friendly. They're just not big on sugarcoating. Another country that sometimes surprises people is Japan. Now, hear me out. Japan is famous for politeness, but because of cultural differences, locals can sometimes come off as a bit distant or reserved, especially in crowded cities like Tokyo. It's common for people to avoid eye contact, and public conversations are often kept to a minimum. This isn't meant to be rude. It's actually a sign of respect for personal space. So while it might feel cold, it's just the Japanese way of showing consideration. So, what's the takeaway here? Remember that rudeness is often just a difference in culture or communication style. When we travel, we're stepping into different worlds where the social rules can vary widely. Keeping an open mind and respecting local customs can make a huge difference in how we perceive the people we meet. So before you write off a whole country as rude, try to understand where they're coming from. It might just be a case of different, not rude. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more travel insights. And let me know in the comments, have you ever traveled somewhere that felt a bit less friendly? How did you handle it? Thanks for watching and safe travels!